Welcome back to Mini-Modelog and another Two Drunk Flings unboxing. So obviously if it's a Two Drunk Flings one, it's Blood Bowl. And I've been loving Blood Bowl recently. Been playing it a lot, been involved with a league, which I've never actually managed to do, down at the Forge store, which I'm really enjoying. I'm on coming up to my third game. I've got Chaos Dwarfs, which I'm kind of nervous of because I've not played them before. My first two games, I lost against Chaos and I won against Dwarves. So I'm still learning how the Skaven team run. I run a Skaven team. I decided I'd go straight for the Rat Ogre, and if you haven't seen that unboxing, it'll pop up in a minute. But I thought, well, how am I going to add to my team? Do I want to buy the box again? Because there's an option to just pick up another box between 16 and 20 pounds. Or do I want some models that will look a little bit different? Because, you know, I'm going to buy more Gutter Runners. I'm going to probably buy another Blitzer, maybe another Thrower. Wouldn't it be cool to have a variety of different models on the team? So I decided, with some birthday money, so obviously I won't spend my own money, to go and get the Blood Bowl Skaven team booster. Now, we all know the argument that Forge World is expensive, and it is. I won't sit here and say it isn't, because, you know, one model for £20 and all that kind of argument. But this is where I think Forge World have cornered it. If you want your 40k models, your Blood Bowl models to look a bit different, Forge World is definitely the place to go. So in the booster you get two different sculpts for Gutter Runners, a different sculpt for a Blitzer, and a different sculpt for a Thrower, and they're all in resin. So you guys know that I've obviously done Glart Smash Rip before, I've done the Rat Ogre before, do go check them out in the Blood Bowl playlist, but I thought I'd do this one as well. And then we'll have a family photo at some point when I've painted them all up and you'll see my entire team and what it looks like. But for now, let's take a look inside the Blood Bowl Skaven team booster. So like I said at the start of the video, you get two of the Gutter Runners, a Blitzer and a Thrower, all in different poses for your Skaven team. Now I bought these because I'm currently playing Skaven in a league. I've recently bought two Gutter Runners as an add-on. I'm up to 13 players, so it's going to be good to have the extra models. So that's part of the reason I need to get this unboxing done, to be fair, because I needed the models for the league. So let's take a look inside. So first off, you'll notice all of these are resin models. So you've got to be super careful and not break them. Or break anything, should I say. So be really careful getting them out of the box. So now I've done that, you of course get your bases. You get 4 of those, which are your standard Blood Bowl bases. So I'll pop those to the side. And then you get several different pieces, and they're all labelled on here. So it shows you how to put them together in the back sheet, so don't lose that from your set, because it obviously tells you how to put them together. And you've got a Thrower, the Blitzer, and the 2 Gutter Runners there. And like I say, the poses are super cool on these models. If we take a look at this guy, it's a bit similar to one of the other poses. Obviously I've still got to clean them up, they're completely straight out of the packet. So the one thing you've got to watch about resin, it's really brittle. So you have to be really careful with these guys. I would put these straight back in the packet before I glue them together, and then I tend to spray them up as soon as I've made them. And there's a reason for that, because basically they're brittle as. So you've got to be, you know, resin is not the most strongest thing, but once you've got some paint on it, it becomes a lot stronger. So that's one of the Gutter Runner poses, which is really cool. And then this is the other one. This guy I really like, because I really like that his face is facing backwards. Sorry for the camera there. But yeah, so I got to put his other arm on, which you can see there. But the main bulk of that model is done. So I'm really looking forward to painting these guys up. We're painting these in the standard Skaven colours, because obviously it will go with my rest of my team. So I'm really looking forward to add these on. You've also got the Thrower, who's in. With this guy, you've got to add his hands and his tail. So there's not a lot to add on these guys, it's just a few bits, but the cleanup is the difficult part. And you have to be really careful, because obviously they're resin and you don't want to ruin the sculpt. So make sure you use a proper craft knife or the mold lines remover, which I have. So, and of course you've got the main bulk of the Blitzer. And then you've got the accessories ones, which have all the arms and legs on. So you've got the 2 arms of the Blitz there, what looks like one of the legs of the Gutter Runners, and another arm there. All of these are numbered, so you should be able to find each bit. And of course, if you see there with them gutter runner spikes, I'm going to have to be super careful making sure that they don't get ruined. And then you got the tails. There are 3 tails to attach in total. That one's rather long, isn't it? And the final accessory sprue, which is the other Skaven arms there. So that's what you get in the set. I'll pop these together and we'll have a proper look at them so you can see what the sculpts actually properly look like. So here they are finished. Obviously they take a little bit of cleaning up because there's obviously bits of resin which are unnecessary from the model, but do check your artwork for that. The most difficult one was probably the Blitzer because his actual punch daggers needed splitting, so there was a bit of residue resin in between. The rest were relatively simple. All the arms fit really well. The only difficult part apart from that is probably the leg on the gutter runner just coming up just now, because that comes separately and you have to kind of get it in the right place. But otherwise they all look great. These are sprayed up ready to be painted, so they'll be painted and added to the Skaven team, and hopefully soon we'll get a family photo for you up on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.